All right, guys. Good evening, good morning to every one of us all. I trust we're all doing fine. All right. Um, like I told us, I've been on a research on how we can make up to 20,000 naira or more daily with arbitrage, but this time it's a cardless arbitrage. All right. What that means is that you don't need any bank to be able to make profit. All you just need is your capital to be trading every day, and you'll be able to make your profits. Okay. Now the reason why this research has delayed is because Neteller restricted my accounts today, and so because of that I could not proceed. All right, so that is going to be one of the side effects of using this method I'll be showing you, because Neteller can decide to restrict your account anytime. I think one of the ways to avoid that, to avoid account restriction, is to open a business account. All right. And then another thing you must do is that ensure that your balance is always like below $500. Right. If you do that, the risk of being restricted on Neteller, it's very, very minimal. Okay. So just ensure your balance is always less than $500 or $1,000, right? Or if you open a business account, you have more upper hand, because if different person starts sending you Neteller fund, all right, obviously you're gonna start having issues because of their policies. Okay, so that's that for that. Now, according to the research I've carried out, okay, it is possible. Now remember that when you make deposit using your MasterCard on Skrill or on Neteller, you are unable to use it. All right. In most of the platform, you can't use it on Paybase. You can't use it on Dukas Copy. All right. And that's if you fund with MasterCard. You can't use it on Paybase. You can't use it on Dukas Copy. All right. So, but if you funded with your Visa, you can use it on Paybase, you can use it on Skrill, you can use it on Dukas Copy or anywhere or any website that you want. But we did the research. That's why I asked some of you to send me Neteller fund so that I'll know if it will be possible. Now, according to the research we carried out, okay, if someone send you Neteller fund, that's if someone send you MasterCard funds, okay, on Neteller. Okay, that means your friend sent you or anybody send you a Neteller fund, sorry, a MasterCard fund on Neteller. As long as it was somebody that sent it to you, you weren't the one that made deposit yourself, you'll be able to use it on Paybase or on Dukas Copy. Do you guys understand that? As long as you weren't the one that funded with your MasterCard, it was somebody that sent it to you. You can use it on Paybase or you can use it on Dukas Copy. That means if I deposit with MasterCard and then I send it to you, you'll be able to use it, all right, on Paybase or on Dukas Copy or any other platform. Right. So if that is true, that if I receive MasterCard funds, I will be able to use it to buy. So I now discovered that if I actually go to my Binance, guys, just follow what I'm about to show you now. All right. This is the secret to cardless arbitrage and making profit daily without banks. We don't need banks for this. Right. We'll just be enjoying arbitrage every day. But there's a limitation to this, which I will unveil to us later on. Okay, guys. Now, imagine I click on P2P. So the first thing you need for this arbitrage, okay, is just your capital. And the bigger your capital, the more the profit you make. A capital of at least let's say at least 55,000 naira should be okay. Okay, or if you have up to 100, All right. So that is the capital that you need, all right, for this. Now, the reason why you need the capital is that, guys, just try to follow me. Now, imagine that I'm buying crypto. Let's assume I'm buying crypto from this guy now. Okay. Let's assume I'm buying crypto. Let's assume I'm buying 200 USDT from this guy. All right. Okay, sorry. The guy's minimum is not up to this amount. Let's assume I'm buying from this other guy. And let's assume I'm buying from this guy. Let's assume I'm buying 200 USDT. Okay, sorry. Let me put buy crypto. All right. Let's assume I'm buying 200 USDT. How much is that? 114,800. Please take note of the amount. 114,000. All right. 800 for 200 USDT. So that's that for that, guys. So I'm not buying from him, but let's just assume I bought. Now remember, if I bought, this USDT will now be on my funding, right? On my spot or on my funding. That means I can sell again. Right. Now imagine I bought from this guy for this amount. Please take note of the amount: 114,800 for 200 USDT. Okay, so the next thing I will not do now, how will I be able to sell and be able to to um to sell it and be able to make my profit? All right, guys. The next thing you do now, your account must be able to create ad. Okay, you change this place now to USD. All right, you change it to, guys, just follow. You enjoy this. Now you change it to USD. Then you change the payment method. Let's assume I am working with screen now. Okay, I'm working with screen. Sorry, I'm working with Neteller. All right, so I'll click on Neteller. That's my payment method. Okay, so as you can see, these are every person that is selling, that is accepting Neteller. This is the ads that they've placed. All right, this is the ads that they place. And remember that most of them do not accept MasterCard funds. All right, like this. Okay, like this first guy. Now this first guy should be accepting. All right, so most of them do not accept MasterCard funds. Remember that. So, and people, okay, like this guy now, no MasterCard funds, and people have MasterCard funds that they want to spend, okay, but they don't know how to spend it, and they're always looking for those that accept MasterCard funds. Now, let's imagine this guy now. See, this guy do not accept MasterCard funds, right? So, if you go further, you keep on seeing people that are not accepting MasterCard funds. That means if I start accepting MasterCard funds, that means I already have an edge over these guys that are not accepting. Now, guys, let's imagine. Let me take this guy as my this very guy here as my litmus test. Now, let's imagine. Remember, I already have 200 USDT. Right? Let's imagine I want to place an ad at this amount. All right, that means people will buy from me and then they will send the funds into my Neteller account. All right, the MasterCard funds. Now imagine, let me use this guy as a litmus. That means we'll be placing our ad at 1.085. Okay, 1.00085. Okay, and if we want to state our terms, we will state that we accept MasterCard funds. All right, so that those that want to sell, they will sell to us. Right now, imagine I place an ad for this amount now. All right, now let me use the same guy again. Okay, this is the guy. Okay, let's assume I click on buy. All right, and then I want to buy let's say 200 USDT. Imagine it was 200 USDT that I placed. All right, now guys, this is the amount. You see it? This is the amount I will be receiving on my Neteller account. That's 217 USD. You see that? So I'll be receiving how much now? I'll be receiving 217 USD on my Neteller. Now, guys, now imagine, okay, I just use this guy because you can actually place an ad that is more than this. Now imagine somebody is having this ad, right? And probably the person does not even accept MasterCard funds. Okay, I think this one accepts. All right. Now let's also imagine I place an ad for this guy's amount. Let me use this guy here as my litmus test. Assume I place ad. Okay, that means um for every 200 USDT I'll be selling, I'll be receiving $220 in my MasterCard, in my netler. Okay, that means if I place my ads at 1.1, okay, I hope I'm correct, at 1.1, yes, right, that means I'll be receiving 220 USD on my netler fund. Okay, so they will send the fund to my netler, and then I will release the 200 USDT to them that I've so all I just need to do is to create my own ad, right, and be able to show myself in this place, and people will buy USDT from me, and then they will send MasterCard funds to me. Now note this, okay, that if I am selling, all right, if I am selling and they are sending me MasterCard funds, that means if I sell 200, you see the fund has increased. It is now $216. That means this is the amount, all right, that will be entering my netler. Now imagine, let me work with the example I have. Let's imagine I received 217 USD on my netler. Now remember, I bought this 200 USDT for this amount, but this is the amount I'm not receiving in dollar. All right. Okay. Now let's now go back now to our paybase. Let's see. And also remember, because someone is the one sending me these netler funds, these netler MasterCard funds, I'll be able to use it on paybase. All right, like I've explained before, I'll be able to use it on paybase. Okay, so let me now imagine how much with that with this 217 USD, right? How much USDT will I be able to use it to buy on paybase? Now guys, if you have Duca's copy, okay, it will be very, very good. But for those who don't have Duca's copy, that's why I will stick to just paybase alone. Okay, I will stick to just paybase because of those who don't have Duca's copy. But if you have Duca's copy, it is very, very it is more profitable because of the charges, right? Now let's imagine and I put USD here and I'm buying with netler. Okay, let me use netler USD. Okay, now imagine how much did I receive? 217, right? So after all of their charges, after all of their charges, this is the amount of USDT I will be receiving. You see that, guys? I will be receiving in my this is the amount of USDT I'll be receiving in my Binance wallet. All right, but you can see I'm already short of 1 USDT. That means I'll be making a loss if I sell at this amount. So what do I do, guys? So what do I do? Because okay, let me see if I buy other coins. Let me see how much the profit is going to be. Okay, it's still 199 that I'll be receiving, right? So guys, that means I'll be making a loss, right? So let me go and work with the other one. Now imagine I place an ad for this and I get 220. Let me see how much profit I'll make. All right, guys. If you have Duca's copy, it is far better. Let's say 220. All right, let me use USDT now. Okay, let me use USDT. Okay, guys, you see it. Okay, guys, if I place an ad, you see, if I'm getting 220, that means I have 201 USDT to spend, right? So I am making just one dollar from placing an ad at this amount, guys. Okay, guys, now what I'll do is that I'll go back to Neteller. All right, because I am accepting MasterCard funds, I can afford to create an ad, all right, that is up to 1.3. Okay, let me use this guy as an example. 1.279, right? 1.279. Let's work with that. 1.279, guys. Okay, now let's imagine I created an ad. Okay, because you will get people that will buy from you. You know why? Because you are accepting MasterCard funds. So you are definitely going to get people that will buy from you at this rate. So let's imagine I buy from this guy, right? I click on buy, and then let's say, remember, it is 200 USDT I have to sell. 200. So that means I am receiving how much now, guys? 255. If I place that, this is how much I will be receiving. Okay, so let me go back and note that I'm receiving 255 USD. Okay, now let me go and see if I use it on Paybit, how much will I make? Okay, this is 255. 255. As you can see, guys, this is the amount of USDT. See it? This is the amount of USDT I will be receiving on my Paybit. That means I'll be making an extra 33 USDT. Guys, you can imagine that. Now let me just calculate the profit. Let's assume that assertion is real. Let me calculate the profit we'll make from that. Let's assume I sell for 572 times. Okay, let's check it again. That's 233. 233. That's 133,000. Now, how much did we buy again? Remember how much we bought? We bought for how much? We bought for 114,800. Now, let me come here again. Right? Minus 114,800. You see, the profit I'm making is 18,476. You see that, guys? Now, this is because Neteller, they are removing their own and Paybit too. Now, if you have Duca's copy, you'll be able to bypass all of these charges. But for those that don't have Duca's copy, as you can see, you can still make profit with Paybit. Okay, guys, let me try to beat down my ad. Okay, let's assume, let me beat down my ad to say, let's say to say 1 point. Let me work with this guy. Right, let's assume I want to work with this guy. Okay, I click on buy now. Let's assume I am selling 200, so I have 228 USDT. Let me see if I place an ad of 1.140, 1.140. Okay, 1.140. I have USDT of how much? Okay, I have USD of 228 USD. Right, USD. Now, how much would this cost me to buy on Paybit? Okay, 228. How much will it give me? It will give me, you see, 209 USD. That means I am making an extra 9 USDT. Okay, let me do the calculations again. Let's assume 572 times 209. This is the amount. Okay, minus 114,800. So our profit is this. You see it? Okay, now, guys, it is possible to place ad at this rate I just mentioned. This rate, you know why? Because you are accepting MasterCard funds. People want to sell to you, so you can place your ad in the morning before evening. Definitely you will get somebody that will definitely buy your own USDT at this price. Immediately you are able to accumulate this 255. You just to come to Neteller. Remember, since you receive the MasterCard fund from someone, you'll be able to use it to buy on Paybit. Okay, you'll be able to use it to buy on Paybit. Now, imagine you have 255 USD to spend. That means you have 233. Okay, let's work with that again. And you are selling for 572 times 233. That means you have 133,000. Remember, you bought for 114,800. So this is the profit you'll be making, guys. Now, if this is the only profit you make in just a day, All right, there's no limit to this. There's no limit. Just that the only limit is that people will have to first of all buy from you before you can be able to sell. Now, imagine you make just this a day, guys. This is the only thing you make a day. Now, imagine you do it just 5 times a week. That's 92,000. 4 times a month. You see it? And this is limitless, except Netler decided to to restrict your account, of which there will always be a way out. All right, guys. So this is the research I've been working on. Now I cannot do a live transaction. You know why? Because Netler restricted my account, which I'm working on. By tomorrow or next tomorrow, the account should be restored. Okay, okay, guys. If you follow what I just said now, you will notice that it is actually possible to do arbitrage without our banks, and then we'll be making our profit using this method. Now, the larger your capital, the more profit you make. Now, imagine I just worked with 100,000. Okay, imagine I'm working with 200,000. Okay, with 200,000, you can imagine how much profit I'll make. Okay, guys, so that is the how far the research has gone for now. If you understood what I just said, like Onyebuchi, I think he's already having an idea of what I'm trying to say. Like he posted on the group. I like that. I like when people are doing researches and they are coming up with new updates. That's very, very awesome. Okay, guys. Now the only challenge that will be with this stuff is that obviously we know that this thing is going to fly soon, because words have ears. Somebody's going to tell somebody, and somebody's going to tell somebody. And you know that when there is competition, when they will start having enough competition on the advertisement page on banners, that will also drop the rate. That means people will want to be dropping their rates so that they'll be able to get people to buy from them. And you know that once that start happening, it will start affecting profits. But apart from that, all things being equal, what I just explained now can make you up to 20,000 naira daily using Netler, Binance. Okay, so guys, you can start working on your. If you have the capital, give it a try. Do what I just explained, and let's start posting our results on the group. So if you have any question, you can ask as we keep on researching on this together. All right, thank you guys so much. That will be all for now.